Hi guys, today I have a very inspiring story of one of my clients inside my Confidence Through Dance program, Charlotte, whose dream was to always be able to dance with her friends, to go out, to not feel self-conscious when she's on the dance floor. And she was almost ready to give up on her dream when she decided to reach out to me. And this is what we were able to do inside my program. I want you to hear her story because it shows that everything is possible. So no matter how old you are, if this is your dream to be able to go out and dance with your friends, with your loved ones, connect with others without feeling self-conscious, it can be done. So I'm super excited for you to hear Charlotte's story. Hi, Charlotte.
It's cool to talk to you one-on-one. It's different.
Right? It's been a while.
Yeah.
I wanted to first of all ask, like before you decided to join the program, how did your dancing look like? What did you struggle with? What were the issues?
I didn't really have any style. I would kind of just flail my body around. And when I started to pay more attention to wanting to improve on my dancing, I realized that I just had no basic technique. I didn't know where my feet should go. I didn't know where my hands should go. I didn't know any basic hip movements. So yeah, I was quite starting from nothing, and I felt very uncomfortable as well.
How was dancing at parties in front of your friends, in front of other people look like?
Yeah, I would just feel completely frozen actually if I had to be on the day. Oh, actually, I can think of a time. Yeah, just completely frozen and completely obsessed with how bad I looked and how I just couldn't relax and felt like everyone was watching me, and just the opposite of confidence.
It wasn't like a fun time to be on the dance floor back then.
No, it was very stressful being on the dance floor. And it looked like everybody else was having a good time. And even if they didn't have good moves per se, like they could just not worry about it so much and enjoy themselves. But for whatever reason, I was already very aware of my lack of skills and I didn't like it. Oftentimes, I didn't even know what to do with my feet. So I would just kind of stand there and try and groove a bit, but felt so uncomfortable. I hated it.
Mhm. Yeah, because if we are doing something that we think, okay, that might not look good, then of course we're not going to enjoy it. If you were to compare how you're dancing now to your first video, what would be your reaction?
Just looked extremely awkward. And like I'm not having fun either.
In the
No,
first one, you mean?
in the first one, yeah, no confidence, no fun. You could tell that I was thinking a lot of what was next. Okay, what am I going to do next? And now I don't have to think so hard. It just comes more naturally. Um, Facial expression, I think with that, because I'm not thinking so hard and my body is just responding more naturally, then I can focus more on smiling and enjoying. And yeah, I just look way more confident and like I'm having much more fun, expressing myself more freely.
I know you say you go out, you are dancing in public, which is amazing. How is that for you now?
If it's music that I like, it's amazing. Like my body just takes over. Actually, 2 weeks ago, somebody who was also a very good dancer looked at me and actually said, "Are you a professional dancer?" And I
Now
was
you're
like,
telling me this?
"I know." I was like, wow. I told him,
That's
I was like,
amazing.
I know. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, just the way you move your body, you look like you might be a professional dancer. Like, whoa.
That is
Yeah,
so good to hear.
I
Oh my
know.
God. Can
That
you,
helps me keep
and this is
going.
you're saying that's a person who knows how to dance. It's not just a person who can't do anything on the dance floor. Like
No,
they
he
were
he
good.
had rhythm and groove, and yeah, he knew what he was doing. Yeah.
Look at that. And was it a stranger or a friend?
It was a stranger.
I
Yeah.
think we made it, Charlotte. I
I
think
know.
I think we're there. In terms of like when you look at what body parts you're moving now and you're able to move pretty naturally, you're moving everything.
Yeah. And the coordination just gets better and better. Like every month, I try to learn a new move and it feels very uncomfortable that first session, but even just 2 sessions later, I'll do it and it feels pretty okay. And it just, my body moves in the way it's supposed to without having to think about it too much.
That's exactly coordination, right? That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's after a while when we have it, it's so much easier to learn the movements. It's quicker because your body just, you have that body control now. Where can you imagine if week one we started doing some of the movements you're doing now, you'll be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not for me, it's too advanced. Did you have any experiences with learning before the program? Like, what did you try by yourself?
I definitely tried a few salsa classes here and there. That didn't get me very far. It just even in a beginner's class, it just felt very fast paced and advanced, and it wasn't it wasn't this fun experience where I'm in control of my body. It's like constantly tripping over myself and trying to keep up. Okay, well, Zumba, everyone's tried Zumba.
Mm.
That was very difficult, very, very fast. It was this summer that I reached out to you, was the first time that I decided, okay, I want to teach myself how to dance. And then felt quite overwhelmed with all the content on YouTube right away. Found that
Mhm.
most videos are very complex and there's not much progression. It's like just watching these random videos here and there. How do I really learn much? And I need organization to learn anything and support a lot.
And why is that important to you? Having the structure, the support?
Teaching yourself something as big as how to dance, it's like a language, really. And to just go at it on your own could be quite discouraging. And I also wanted to say, back with talking about dance classes and whatnot, like something that I've observed, it seems like there's no space for people who start from zero.
Hmm.
Because even if you go to, so I have this class pass thing here in Amsterdam, and there's so many dance studios, and I've gone to multiple different dance classes just to try out different styles out of curiosity. And even in the beginner classes, I mean, you're still starting from a pretty high level. So I just don't know where people with literally zero skills like me, where are they supposed to go? Where do they start?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
that's
because usually in a dance class, they require you to already have rhythm and to have coordination and to be able to put stuff together.
right.
But where do you build it? There's
Yeah.
nothing, to build the skills. So that's why so many people struggle in dance classes. I remember same. I would go to Broadway Dance Center, which is like the most popular school in New York, one of the most popular in the world. And when I saw on their website that the beginner classes, to take a beginner class, I have to check if it's still on their website. You need 5 years of experience.
What?
Five, you're still called a beginner after 5 years. And I'm like, okay.
Is that how you started this whole program? You kind of saw this huge gap? Yeah,
Yeah.
makes
And
sense.
it's from what I was learning too. It was just missing. And that's when you go to class and you're like, okay, how come everyone else is able to keep up and I feel lost? Because you miss one step and the rest choreography, you're lost, the rest of the song. That was in my case. So then
Yeah.
you get discouraged, right?
Yeah.
And freestyle is different. And I always say that to be able to dance at parties, you need to know how to improvise, how to freestyle. And speaking of, I want you to tell me, like, how did that skill change for you compared to what you were able to do, before the program, where you just put on the song and you just are able to feel free and let go and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't existent before. I had no idea what to do before. This was maybe a win. So it was like main stage, and then there were these elevated platforms, kind of, so you're like on stage-ish, but like on the outside, but you're quite visible to everyone. And once I loosened up after like an hour or two, my roommate and I were up there, and we just had the entire space, and we were just going crazy. And I just didn't care anymore. I was just having a good time. So that's nice to just get to that place of just whatever. I'm just enjoying myself.
Yeah, that's confidence.
Yeah.
And can you imagine going up there if you only knew a two-step side to side
Oh my gosh, my
and
worst
no
nightmare.
rhythm?
Yeah. I wouldn't go up there.
There was a lot of times where you were like, I don't want to say not motivated, but you were kind of like impatient, like when is it gonna happen? I don't like this. I don't feel confident yet. I don't know what to do with my arms. Do you remember that? Going through the
Yeah.
learning process? What gave you the push to keep going, to move past it?
I'm really stubborn. I mean, I knew when we first met, like it's not a cheap program because it's an investment. And I knew that if I was going to commit to this financially and everything else, then I was going to commit. But it also kind of took the pressure off because it's always there. You're always there. The videos are always there. I can always jump back in. So just always came back to it, even though there were some very long breaks. I always came back to it. It's something that it's a skill that I want for my life, and it's a skill that I want to continue to build on. And it's not like I get worse if I take a break, like it stays the same, and then I can come back and build up again.
I remember always like encouraging you, just keep going, just keep practicing, just you will get there. But a lot of people at that time, when they see like those difficulties coming in, or they don't see as much progress as they would like to, they quit. So then it's
No.
guaranteed nothing will happen. Like you have to push
Exactly.
past those moments.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Because there's no perfect practicing, but no practicing is going to get you absolutely nowhere.
Yeah. And it will happen to every single person. Every single
Yeah.
person is learning how to dance. A lot of people don't realize that. They think there's something wrong with them, that, oh, I didn't make progress in that amount of time or this amount of time. No, you have to keep going.
But you know what's interesting? I remember I went out right when I moved here, and I had only been doing the course for a couple of months. And I like 3 people even that night commented like, wow, you have really cool dance moves. Crazy, right? But it's true, because like most people are just not doing anything.
What was the aspects of the program that you liked the most, that helped you the most?
I liked how much structure there was, especially at the beginning when I didn't have any confidence, and it was easy for doubt to seep in, but it was just laid out like, do this video and then this practice for these moves to this many songs. Here are the songs. This is what you do after feedback. It was all very laid out, which really helps. It's kind of like holding my hand at the beginning until I gained more confidence. And then I also like how it just continues. It's the same structure. It's not like you disappear after. It's like continue to build. Here's more videos of moves to learn, and this is how to build in stage 2. So,
just
but
now you need less hand holding, right? Because you already know what to do and you're so familiar with the process that it's easy.
it is. And I can still apply tools from stage 1. Like if I notice I'm lacking a bit on this one move, then I just go back, watch the original video, practice it to a couple songs, and then just integrate it back into the freestyle.
That's amazing. I'm so happy that you trusted my method and you came into the program. Like you said, it was a big investment, not only money, but time. And you did the work. And here are the results. You can enjoy those parties and being on stage or dancing in cages, whatever you want in public. And it's going to be so much fun for the rest of your life, because you will never not know how to dance anymore. How is your life going to be different? Like for the next 30 years?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Maybe much better.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you have similar goals to Charlotte. Maybe you also want to be this confident social dancer. You notice that your inability to dance at parties is affecting you in a negative way. It's affecting your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your relations with others, and you just simply don't want to live the rest of your life like that. If that's the case, I invite you to book a free complimentary call, one-on-one call with me, where I'm going to discuss your issues. We'll see what specifically you struggle with, and I will lay out my method of how we can get you to the point where you're not only feeling comfortable dancing, no matter who's watching, but you're actually excited to go out and be on the dance floor, just like Charlotte. So she started with this call. It changed her life, as you were able to hear, and hopefully we'll be able to do the same for you. So the link will be at the top of the description underneath this video, as well as in the top comment. I'll chat with you soon.